Hello, everybody. Welcome to Best Whole New World. I'm Jacqueline Best, and I have the wonderful, beautiful Sujata. Do I pronounce it Prasman?
Prasannan.
Prasanan from Australia. I'm in Canada. She's in Australia. Isn't it amazing how technology brings us all together? This is the great thing about the internet and Facebook. So as I was saying, in the series that we're doing is we're resetting the inner guidance and unleashing your superpower. And sometimes we need to have a little breakthrough in with respect to that. And how this really happens is bringing presence and awareness to what's going on. And Sujata is so graciously volunteered to demonstrate how this all works. So we can reset her inner guidance and get her just moving full speed ahead to joy. How does that sound?
Yes.
Okay, so Sujata has two pieces of paper, and on one piece of paper, Sujata, I'd like you to write what you want to get rid of right now.
Okay.
And on the other piece of paper, write what I have in my life right now.
Okay.
Okay. So, what is the story that you have that says that you aren't experiencing joy all the time?
Um, well, I think it's like when I want to do things that give me joy, I feel guilty about doing it, that I should be doing other things that will be more constructive, I suppose. So, um, and the fear that if I just keep doing things that bring me joy, then how am I going to get things moving, pay my bills, and so on. So it's always a tug of war. So when I go and do something, it's okay for a few minutes, and then it's like, okay, you're wasting time. Go back, go back, and do something that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, one is feeling guilty.
Yeah.
Do you like feeling guilty?
No.
And when you feel guilty, where do you feel guilty?
In the heart.
In the heart. And can you describe what that feels like in the heart?
It's a kind of like a tightness. So, well, I guess it's from the head, it's going down because the guilt sort of starts brewing up in the head, and then it comes down to, I guess the joy is in the heart. So then it comes down to the heart and then says, like, okay, we need to kind of push this aside, that kind of a feeling.
Okay, that's great. So you can totally picture in the sense that this starts up here and it's working its way down. So do you enjoy that process?
No, no,
Would you like to get rid of that?
absolutely.
Okay, so let's start with what you want to get rid of is feeling guilty,
Mm-hmm.
right? So write that down. And then write down how you said you felt the guilt, how it starts up here, just using your own words, starting up there in the mind and then working its way down to push the joy out.
Yeah.
So when your heart is feeling tight, is that because the guilt has made it down to the heart?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to keep that tightness or you want to let that go?
Let it go.
Okay, so write down tightness and heart you want to give away. Okay, so if you weren't feeling guilty, what would you be feeling instead? If you give away feeling guilty, what are you going to feel instead?
I'm feeling joy, at peace, just feeling nice.
You sure you want that?
Yeah.
Okay, then write it down what you have right now in your life. Joy and peace. It's nice. Okay, and if you gave away this experience, that the guilt starts up here in the mind and works your way down to your heart, what are you going to have instead if that's not there?
Thoughts of loving thoughts.
Loving thoughts. That sounds great. Write that down. So just look at that. If you had joy and peace and it's nice and you have loving thoughts, how do you feel in your body?
Light.
And does that feel good, that lightness?
Yeah.
Then write down lightness, light. And if you gave away the tightness in your heart, what would your heart feel like?
More open to receive.
Ah, open to receive. And what's it going to receive more of?
Everything. Joy, love, abundance.
And how does that feel?
Very welcoming.
Then write that all down. Write that all down. How that feels, that welcoming feeling. Now, one of the other things that you said in your description was you mentioned a tug of war.
Mm.
So,
Yeah.
do you enjoy playing tug of war?
Not really. No.
Not really. Hold on. Not and really. Right? You're like, not really.
Mm.
Not really. That's like a tug of war. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. So, what is the benefit to playing tug of war?
Well, sometimes it could be fun, but I mean, I'm just looking at the actual game of tug of war. And also, it kind of like, if everything went so smoothly, then like it won't be right if there's no a little bit of of a fight there. So it's like, if everything went so smoothly, then something's wrong. That kind of a thought came up.
Okay. So really hear what you just said there, right? If everything goes smoothly, right? So something's got to come up.
Yeah.
Right? So you still tug of war is a little fun. You have a belief that everything can't go smoothly, right?
Probably. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so hence you have this belief that things are starting to roll and then it's like, whoop, something happens.
Mhm.
Okay. So do you
Yeah.
want to keep this going?
No.
So do you want to keep the tug of war or do you want to
No.
give it away?
Let it go.
Let it go. Let it go. So write down tug of war. You're giving away tug of war. Are you near airport?
No.
It
That's
kind
my computer.
of, incoming.
Yeah, it's going on full mode.
Okay, so if you gave away a tug of war, how can you still have fun?
Just play along with whatever is.
Okay, write that down in what you have now. Then you're just going to play along with what is. And so now, as you like say those words, when you said tug of war, and you're like, I was thinking of the game, right? But what do you notice in your body when you're feeling the tug of war? Because it's kind of like you laughed when you said tug of war, which would indicate that maybe the fun and there's a little joy in the tug of war.
Mm.
So what are you feeling in your body?
A little bit of tightness. I guess it's kind of like affirming that, yeah, that's what goes on most of the time. Always a tug of war, wanting to do this and not doing that, and not being centered. So yeah, so say, yeah, that's exactly what you're always doing.
So where's the tightness?
Around the heart area as well.
Okay.
Mm.
So you want to give that away?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
So
Mm.
notice you're giving that a feeling away. And so you said it's like not being centered.
Yeah,
Okay, so we've got it again. If you're not being centered, because really you want to be centered, correct?
that's right.
Like this is a really good example of we say the not being centered, right? But we really want to be centered. So
Centered, yeah.
we're saying the two things. So your body's thinking, you are right where you want to be. This is centered.
Mm.
So if you're wanting to be centered, what are you when you're not centered?
Confused.
Ah, and what does
Mm.
confused feel like it for you?
Yeah, it's definitely in the head. When you say confused, I kind of feel that everything's going swirling inside the head. Mm.
And is that a pleasant feeling?
No?
You want to get rid of that feeling in your head?
Yes.
Then write down that the confusion and the swirling in the head.
Mm.
Are you allowed to have joy?
Yes. Mm.
You pondered that for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm thinking of that myself. It's like um, not not being able to immediately say yes. Like having to really give it a lot of thought before saying yes. I am allowed to have joy. So yeah, I can feel that there's that resistance, like not allowed kind of a thing.
Right. You said not allowed to immediately say yes. So
Mm,
would you like to give away the fact that you think you're not allowed to immediately say yes?
absolutely.
Okay, so write that
Yeah.
down. Not immediately allowed to say yes.
Mm,
So do you want to be able to immediately say yes?
yes.
Okay, so I want you to write on what you want is the ability to say immediately say yes. And then we're going to go back to revisit what it is you're really doing when you're not immediately saying yes. So are you allowed to
Mhm.
experience joy, Sujata?
Yes.
Okay, so if you're not immediately allowed to say yes, what are you really experiencing?
Fear.
Fear.
Mm.
What are you fearful of?
That it may be wrong.
So where do you feel that fear and that it may be wrong in your body?
Kind of throughout the whole body.
Okay. Do you like
Mm.
that feeling?
No.
Is there a, a feeling that you can describe more clearly about that feeling through the whole body?
It's kind of like a tightness, kind of, everything kind of shriveling up, like something's going to happen kind of thing.
Okay.
Mm.
Great. So write down the fear, the fact that you can feel the tightness and the shriveling up that something's going to happen, right? Like that's beautiful. So like when I ask you, are you allowed to feel joy? It's just a question,
Mm.
right? So in that present,
Yeah.
are you allowed to feel joy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Mm.
the fact that you're in the past experienced that sense of fear, you want to keep that and that tightening throughout your whole
Mm-hmm.
body. Do you want to keep that fear?
No.
No? So have you written that all down?
Yep.
Okay. So how if you got rid of the fear and the tightening in your whole body, what would you have then?
Lightness, free, smiling. Yeah. Just dancing around.
Great. Write it down. Lightness, free, smiling, dancing around.
The voice in my head is going, that is so not you.
Okay. So that voice in your head, who is that voice in your head?
Probably the ego.
Now, I want you to give your name to it. Who is saying it's not like you?
Could be my inner child.
Okay. So
Hmm.
who is saying that to you?
I guess it's myself telling me, because that's how I've always been, and trying to be something else. Now it's like saying, no, that's not you. So the older version of me or the current version of me is saying that, yeah, it's like not accepting that this is something I could be or want to be.
Okay. So the newer version of you, what would you like to say to the older version of you?
That's the past, it's over, and no more.
So again, we say no and we say more. So the past and it's over is great. The past, it's over.
Yeah.
No more. Which one?
More. More of this.
More of the new?
The new, yeah.
New you?
Yep.
Okay. So what do you need to say really to the old you?
The past is gone. This is the new me.
How does that feel?
Yeah, that sounds more concrete. The possibility.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how does it feel? Does it feel more concrete in your body?
Starting to.
Because concrete's pretty heavy, Sujata.
Yeah, I know.
It's like that new you is going to be anchored really well.
Yeah.
But you see the difference in the words you choose now, right?
Mm.
Okay. So let's write down that what you want to give away is the old me. And what do you have right now?
So that'll be the new light fun me.
Okay. So go back to the page you're giving away, and I want you just to read through everything. Notice how you feel when you read those things that you're giving away now. Can you read them out loud so I make sure that we're only giving away the things you want to give away?
So giving away the tightness in the heart, let go of the tug of war, the confusion swirling in the head, not immediately allowed to say yes to joy, the fear, tightness that something's going to happen, and to surrender the old me.
Right. So then not immediately being able to say yes, you want to cross that off and that was confusion. If you weren't able to say immediately yes, you felt confused, right?
Okay.
So
yeah.
cross that part off, and the rest, can you just repeat after that? Because I had to hold the space at that one so I'd remember.
Fear, tightness that something is going to happen, and surrender the old me.
Tightness, I believe you said, was throughout your body or your whole body. What were your words?
Yeah. Tightness throughout the body.
Yeah. So how is your body really going to feel? So read now what you have. If you give that away, what are you going to have? Read that out loud.
Loving thoughts, feeling of lightness, more open to receive, very welcoming, playing along with what is, ability to say yes immediately, lightness, free, smiling, dancing around, the new light fun me.
How does that feel for you?
Sounds exciting.
Now, do you want the old me back and all the things you want to give away? Are you really ready to let them go?
More than ready to let them go.
Beautiful. So take that page and rip it right up. Say goodbye.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I encourage you to throw that away outside your house. So to go outside
Okay.
and put it in somebody's rubbish bin, wherever, because you just symbolically that it's impossible for you to ever get it back. You're not going to go jump in that dumpster.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So open up, make sure your legs are uncrossed, your palms are up ready to receive. I want you to, whether it's thinking of the things you've just written down on the paper, think of something happy, and I'm just going to pour into you when you tell me that you're at that happy spot.
Okay.
So I'm just asking for the source connection, the highest vibration that created the entire universe, that intertwines Sujata and I and everything in this beautiful universe that's full of love and harmony and joy. And I'm asking for Sujata, for her highest and best good. That she has wholeheartedly agreed to let go of everything that she's written down on the paper and shared today. Is that correct, Sujata?
Yes.
And she is ready to embark on everything in her new world, her new me, everything that she's shared with us and that she's feeling excited about on the page that she's keeping. And in this process of the declaration of her heart's desires to be more open to receive, the universe is aligning itself for all your wishes to come true. And now you have the opportunity to step forth and play as it is, as it unfolds, the journey to your heart's desires. So I'm asking you to feel this presence, this unification in this divine unified field, whether you call it God, divine intelligence, universal consciousness. And in this presence that extends from what we perceive to be the center of the earth all the way to galaxies millions of light years away, you are completely embraced by this light, that it comes up through your feet and just moves right through your body, all the way up, freeing every aspect of you, revibrating, recreating, recalibrating every cellular frequency. It's moving up your legs through your core, just releasing anything that no longer serves you. Aligning yourself to your birthright, your unique soul print, the special and perfect Sujata that is able to experience life fully and enjoy, that's unique and special just by being you. And as this energy continues to just move up through your heart, it's as if with each heartbeat, this energy is going forward right out of your heart and backwards out, just vibrating, like as if you're a harp string that plays in the universal symphony, and you're just moving, ebbing and flowing with more golden, beautiful light. With each breath you take, you're breathing in more light and love. And with each exhale, anything that needs to be released is being released in each moment in time. It's as simple as that experience. One heartbeat, one breath, always in one moment, in perfect unison with this divine source. And as it's just completely freeing your heart and opening it to whole new levels of possibility, there is a release and a lightness and a joy. And as this energy continues to move up through your shoulders, your chest area, all through down your arms, moving out through your hands, even the palms of your hands up, part of this big, wonderful, thick, embossed almost with golden light, this string of light you're in. You're so connected into this love and joy. And the energy keeps moving up through your neck, just loosening up your voice, your ability to express yourself easily, to share in a moment's notice how you feel, to say yes, to say no, whatever it is you truly are feeling guided to speak out. And as this energy moves up through your head, it is just going through every aspect of your mind, your brain, your neurotransmitters, your neural pathways. It's clearing out any dense, dark, heavier energy, releasing it all from your past, from your life, from your parents' life, from any ancestrals, any energy that you've ever taken on as your own. It's all being just shot out like a blowhole, like a whale, out into the universe. Yet you are still connected through this stream of light that continues so far beyond anything you can possibly imagine. That this is all that there ever is, and all there could ever be is this truth of your existence in this unified energy that is designed to bring you joy and love and harmony and peace and wealth and health. It's the natural order. Do you receive this, Sujata?
Yes.
So as two of us are in agreement, then the universe will have to line up, and it will be preparing for you your beautiful whole new world as you journey to your heart's desires in new and wonderful ways, dancing and expressing yourself, writing and feeling joy, being able to take walks on the beach and breaks and just be present to the gift that you are, the gift of your body, the gift of the experience of what we call life. Because life is to be present to the moment in time and allow yourself to be amazed and in awe and appreciate and be grateful for all the magic that can happen. I call it into being, and so it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
And what are you feeling over there in Australia?
Yeah, it's a beautiful, peaceful feeling. So when we started, I could feel the tug of war going on in the heart space with that tightness. And then as you went on, I could feel that it was kind of letting go, and yeah, feel more open now. It's beautiful.
Well, my body is still sensing this presence. I like the sound of your computer. Okay, I'm going to encourage you to take your hands to your heart. Just knowing that you are completely recharged and recalibrated and revibrated, and this is all your gift, and this is all recharging you, your new me. And I'm going to sign off here. You stay with this for as long as you can. If you feel the need to rest, to drink water, to, spend some time at the bathroom releasing, whatever you need to do, just trust the process, that it's all good. Thank you so much, and I love you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.